All right, Mr. Sato. Please, come over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you could join us, Mr. Sato. Well, the order of sitting doesn't really matter, right?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm the boss, so it has to be this way.
My name is Keiichi Sato. This is my first job back at the headquarters today.
Are you Mr. Sato? You must be feeling a bit overwhelmed since you're not used to working at headquarters. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Yes. This is Takumi Kokonoe, the son of the former president.
Do you think you'll be able to manage work here? Headquarters can be quite busy.
Well, I worked at headquarters before, so thanks for your concern.
Thanks? I think it's polite to say thank you very much when someone teaches you something or shows concern. It seems like I'll need to teach you various manners moving forward.
Huh?
All right, we've arrived. Let's go to meeting room A1 for the strategy meeting for the next business deal. So, Mr. Sato, please come over here.
Oh, okay.
If we're going to highlight the selling points for this business deal, how would you put it?
Well, this chair is designed to fit the natural curves of the body, just like airplane seats, making it comfortable for long periods of sitting. It also has a reclining function and...
Excuse me for a moment.
President?
Mr. Sato, you're really kind, aren't you?
Kind?
I'm glad you could join us, Mr. Sato. Well, the order of sitting doesn't really matter, right?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm the boss, so it has to be this way.
Huh? What are you saying? Mr. Sato is going to work as a manager here at headquarters, right?
Manager?
I was planning to give a proper greeting in front of everyone tomorrow. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Kokonoe.
Well, wait a minute. A manager? In that case, please sit in this seat, Mr. Sato.
No, it's fine. I really don't care about those things.
Mr. Sato, you haven't changed at all. I'm not really the type to care about manners and old-fashioned way of thinking, and formalities when sitting either. It has its Japanese charm, but it can be a bit rigid at times.
I understand. Of course, I care when dining with clients. But thinking about that sort of thing in the office is a hassle, right?
Oh, no, you can't think like that. Let's switch seats.
Why are you in such a hurry? If I had known you were the boss, I wouldn't have let you sit there.
No?
It's really fine. I truly don't care about those things.
I really have high hopes for you, Mr. Sato. The previous manager left behind a very strict reporting manual, and there have been related troubles. So I want you to help solve those issues. I expect great things from you.
Hearing that makes me a bit nervous. But I'll do my best to meet those expectations. Well then, let's continue with the earlier meeting.
Wait a minute. Can I ask one question?
What are you gonna say?
Well, I'll excuse myself. I just came to say hello.
No, I want to hear your opinion too, President.
Huh?
To be honest, I thought I would become the manager. I wrapped up the recent overseas deal successfully, so I thought it was about time for a promotion.
So, what are you trying to say?
Why is it you and not me, Mr. Sato? You just returned to headquarters, right? Can you really handle such an important role?
Are you saying my judgment is wrong? I asked Mr. Sato to come back to headquarters.
I understand your feelings of unease since we haven't worked together before. But as we work together...
You may not know this, but I have a lot of achievements. Have you had achievements overseas, Mr. Sato?
He has produced solid results in the region. Mr. Sato has worked hard to build connections in the area with his excellent communication skills, and has stabilized sales very quickly.
Mr. Kokonoe, I've heard you are an excellent employee. But let me say one thing. Thinking that overseas work or regional work is inferior isn't good.
That's not what I meant.
I believe Mr. Sato's communication skills will become our strength going forward. It's true that Mr. Kokonoe has done well overseas, but...
That's right. It was very tough.
I didn't hear good things from the factory.
Huh?
To improve productivity, helping the factory is obviously necessary. I'm not saying to be nice to the factory workers. but please communicate appropriately with them.
That may be true, but I'm thinking of the company.
Anyway, I trust both you, Mr. Sato, and you, Mr. Kokonoe. So I want the two of you to work together to create something better.
I see.
It's understandable that Mr. Kokonoe doubts my abilities since we haven't met yet. I hope you'll gradually come to acknowledge me from now on.
I understand.
For the next few days, there were no major disputes, and I thought Mr. Kokonoe began to trust me.
Well then, nice to meet you. I'm Fujita, as promised. I've heard about you from Mr. Sato, and you're really impressive, Mr. Kokonoe. Mr. Sato is a great person too, but you're impressive as well. To be honest, I was skeptical about Mr. Sato at first. In a small factory like ours, it's easy to be looked down upon. Right. It's hot today, so if you'd like, I can treat you to a drink from the vending machine.
I've been wondering, who is this person?
Which drink would you have? I would have preferred tea served in a reception room rather than from a vending machine. I'm sorry. There's a bit of a water issue right now. Is everything all right? It's fine. I'm planning to have it repaired properly by tomorrow. That's not what I meant. Are other employees as casual as you? Well, yes. Many of our employees work here with their families, so it's basically like this. I see. That's wonderful, but please make sure to do your work properly. Huh? Your personality is very charming, but during work, please. What do you mean? Huh? No, I don't mean anything deep. You mentioned earlier that it would be tough to deliver the initial number of units, right? You said production might be delayed, so during work, you should... The potential delay in production has nothing to do with my attitude. But it was Mr. Fujita who said production might be delayed. I was planning to explain this in detail later, but there's been a significant replacement of machines. And since we're not used to working with the new machines, I was going to mention that production might be slower at first. It's a new model of machinery aimed at increasing future production numbers. I see. That makes sense. I'm relieved to hear that. My casual attitude might be causing some concern, but I'm serious about my work. I believe that. You think like the others then? What do you mean by think like the others? In a small factory like ours, at first, everyone is nice. They smile and they say they'll handle as much work as possible. But once we actually contract, they want it faster, more, and at a lower unit price. I'm not saying that. Mr. Sato is completely different in that regard. From our first meeting, he pointed out what should be improved directly. But at the same time, he genuinely praised me and my employees. With Mr. Sato, I wanted to work with him. That's why I accepted this offer.
By the way, I think you mentioned that this factory produces special parts. Mr. Sato was the one who finally got them to nod after much hesitation.
I apologize for my rude comment earlier. No, I'm the one who didn't explain properly. Now let me explain about the factory.
Oh no, that ended in such an awkward atmosphere. What if Mr. Sato and the others find out? Let me talk for a bit. Yes.
I just heard a little from Mr. Fujita earlier. Mr. Fujita's factory is a very important client for us.
I made sure to apologize properly. I didn't intend to be that rude.
Mr. Fujita had a dispute with a previous client, and since then, he hasn't been able to increase his new clients.
I understand. I know how important they are for us. But since he spoke so casually, I was worried that he might treat work the same way.
Did you really say that?
I said it lightly. I wrapped it in so much sugarcoating.
Such things are perceived by the other party, you know?
I've thought this for a while, but you two are too casual. You talk so casually even with a hierarchy of boss and subordinate, as well as with clients. I think having a clear hierarchy brings better results.
That's certainly important, but if you can't adapt, it's meaningless, just like with Mr. Fujita this time.
And if Mr. Sato hadn't had this way of thinking, your actions on the first day might have been criticized.
I understand. In that case, let's create a manual.
A manual?
Mr. Kokonoe has a point. We can't just be kind all the time. We should create a manual that clearly establishes boundaries.
That's a good idea! idea. It might put a bit of burden on you, Mr. Sato, but could you take care of it?
Yes, leave it to me. Over the course of several days, I created a simple manual that could be used during work and negotiations.
Thank you for creating the manual.
I read it. It was really easy to understand. I think it'll be useful during negotiations. Yes! Mr. Kokonoe, we have a negotiation coming up, so I'd like you to help with setting up the meeting room.
I understand. I'll head to the meeting room later.
Thank you.
It's not like we're working with companies like Tokimeki or Waku Waku, who always give us large contracts. I doubt this would turn into a big contract anyway.
Thank you for taking the time to come here today.
Oh, it's nothing. I was looking forward to talking. More importantly, look at this. Here's a photo from the aquarium I went to with my granddaughter.
We're on a schedule, so there isn't time for that? Mr. Kokonoe?
He's...
Thank you for preparing the setup and documents. We're all set now.
It's nice that Mr. Sato is kind, but being too reserved isn't good either.
What are you talking about?
I've been listening for a while now, but isn't your attitude really rude? Did you say Mr. Ito? There's no need to bring that up right now. Also, when talking to clients, it's generally polite to use honorifics.
Mr. Kokonoe, you didn't understand what I was saying at all, did you?
Huh?
Mr. Ito is the sales division head of a major electronics retail company, Ito Corporation.
What? The Ito Corporation? Mr. Kokonoe, I kind of understand what you're trying to say. This time, I came to listen to the conversation, which means I am in a position to make a request. You probably wanted to say, why are you acting so big when I'm the one here asking for your help?
No, that's not what I meant. Mr. Ito resonated with our philosophy and wants to work together with us. If you want to take hierarchy and power dynamics that seriously, you should first respect the other party. If you're thinking of yourself as the one listening to a business proposal, as the one providing work, that attitude is probably why it shows in your behavior.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize who he was and acted rudely.
No, it's not about that. Regardless of who the other person is, your attitude is rude.
We can't do business by ourselves. We need to ask the factory workers for their help. And in turn, we receive work from them. It's a give and take situation. Respect is necessary for everyone without worrying about their status. Your attitude seems to suggest that just because you're in a higher position, you can act superior. In reality, being in a higher position means you should lead the way.
Exactly. That's why I like your way of thinking and wanted to work with you. The bigger my company gets, the nicer everyone becomes. But in the process, nobody gives their opinions anymore. Whatever Mr. Ito says goes. That was fine at first, but if it continues like this, we'll only decline. People like Mr. Sato and Miss Yui, who are equal and friendly in a good way. They fit me at least.
Mr. Ito, my subordinate was incredibly rude this time.
Oh, it's fine. For the sake of your two faces, let's pretend this didn't happen.
Thank you.
Why? I shouldn't have had to say anything wrong.
I don't expect you to change your way of thinking immediately. And I value Mr. Kokonoe's thoughts too. That's why it's also important to respond flexibly according to the other person's personality.
I see. It seems you won't understand even after saying all this. Your fundamental philosophies don't align. Thank you for your past support. Mr. Kokonoe, you should take a moment to think calmly. As Mr. Sato mentioned, understanding each other is important.
There's a new manual that Mr. Sato created. So you should read it again.
That's enough. I'm really sorry for causing trouble. Excuse me.
I'm truly sorry. I feel embarrassed for what you had to see.
Oh, no problem. More importantly, we're running late for the negotiation.
If you don't mind, could I see the pictures from your aquarium visit? I've been curious about them all this time.
Oh, of course.
After that, Mr. Kokonoe really did leave the company.
Did you make another mistake? This document was due today. Shouldn't you have said please submit it by today or please finish it instead? I asked you to do it. That way of speaking isn't clear. I thought I'd quickly rise up and show everyone, but Why am I still just a regular employee? Just finish the documents quickly. If it was going to be like this, I shouldn't have quit.
The manual you created has been really helpful. Our performance is on the rise, and I'm really glad I reached out to you.
I feel the same way. I find it really rewarding.
Well then, let's celebrate afterward.
Yes. Thank you for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.